Even at a place that trades on great European nights, the Champions League quarter-final of 2003 was something else. It was no ordinary Old Trafford night. 20 years ago today Real Madrid were in town, leading 3-1 from the first leg, and Sir Alex Ferguson's side were in search of one of the great comebacks. And while it didn't quite materialize, the 7-goal thriller produced entertainment aplenty, cemented the Brazilian Ronaldo's place among the greats and saw the beginning of the end of David Beckham's United career. The England international left for Madrid that summer and wasn't picked by Ferguson in a statement selection that provided further evidence of what was to come. The United boss said the call to play Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wide on the right was straightforward. When players hit that kind of form you can't just leave Solskjaer out because he has been a substitute in the past, said Ferguson after the game. And so Beckham began on the bench for a night where his current club took on his future employers. It was the speculation around the England international's future that led Ferguson to question the winger's long-term future. Cracks were appearing in the relationship. Beckham's celebrity status and recovery from national villain in the 1998 World Cup to England's saviour against Greece in 2003 had only added to his profile. There had been clashes in the past between manager and player, with Ferguson concerned about his focus drifting from football. He remained a United regular but copped a boot to the eye in an infamous incident following an FA Cup exit to Arsenal in February. Player and manager tried to brush it off but Beckham, wearing an Alice band in the days that followed to offer a view of the cut, did little to prevent the newspapers having a field day. It was outside noise Ferguson didn't want. He was ruthless with players' United careers. There are countless examples from Paul Ince to Roy Keane to Jaap Stam. As the season drew to a close an Old Trafford exit looked inevitable with Spanish giants Barcelona and Real Madrid the leading contenders. The Champions League last 8 pitted the latter against United. Beckham started the first leg in the Spanish capital but Madrid were peerless, unfortunate not to win by more than the 3-1 scoreline. It meant a Manchester miracle was required when the two sides reconvened a fortnight later. Beckham had suffered a minor hamstring injury in Spain and didn't feature in 2 of the 3 Premier League games in between the European contests. Come match night at Old Trafford he was named only as a sub. But, given his penchant for being the story of the night, the midfielder still had a huge say in proceedings. It was an evening that belonged to Ronaldo, who hit a stunning hat-trick to take the contest away from United. He left the field in the second half to a standing ovation from all sides after a virtuoso performance that ranked among the very best individual displays. 3 times he put the visitors in front. 3 times United responded. On the third occasion it was Beckham to the fore. Introduced as a sub minutes earlier, he whipped a shot into the top corner to level the tie on the night. In a game full of attacking invention it was Beckham who had the final say, prodding in from almost on the goal line in the final minute. United had won but bowed out. "We put on a terrific show," reflected Ferguson. "We missed some chances but produced some fantastic football. I am proud of the players." Beckham scored twice more in the final 3 league games of the season to help secure the Premier League title. In the summer he was gone. "I couldn't watch Manchester United for 2 years. I was that gutted, reflected Beckham. It was that difficult to leave and to come to terms that I couldn't be there anymore. I knew I had to pick a new team and I was lucky that Madrid wanted me. Madrid had their man. Their Champions League run of 03 was ended by Juventus in the last four, and Beckham, who joined an all-star cast alongside Ronaldo, Zinedine Zidane, Luis Figo and many more, never did taste European glory with the Spanish giants. That night against Madrid offered a glimpse into Beckham's future, and represented another example of Fergie's United regeneration. A young man called Cristiano Ronaldo arrived as Beckham departed.